Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. But I know you are because that is the intention you set. Yes, Capricorn, we're just going to get straight on into it because, listen, with this moon, this first quarter moon, this is where all the tests are coming. I need you all to pass the test. I need you to pass the test. Now, you already set your intentions. You've already decided on the waxing moon, the waxing crescent moon, that you had some things some goals that you wanted to achieve, right? Yeah, that waxing crescent moon, where you were having faith in your dreams and you were saying, okay, I'm not looking back. I'm not looking back. I'm only focusing on moving forward. Okay, so this right now is test time. Are you going to pass the test, Capricorn? The answer is yes. Now, you know these moon phases happen every single month, right? So some people have been living in fear for years and not even understanding how all of this works. But I'm here to help y'all. I'm here to help you. So we're going to get on into it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Capricorns as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my wonderful Capricorns? Now listen, Capricorns, you know that this is a general reading, right? These are the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann. These cards right here are the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck by Jill Pyle. And so again, this is a general reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. Yes, let's get into it. First and foremost, while I'm laying these cards out, I am a Capricorn. I want you to say it loud and proud. I am a Capricorn. I'm a good manager of people, money, and time. I have a lot of self-control. I'm going to tell you something, Capricorns. Listen, you're going to need a lot of self-control with tests coming your way. Yes, I am classy. I am ambitious. I'm a team player. I'm hardworking. I am loyal. I am responsible. I am the greatest of all time. That's right. Sea goat, but I'm the greatest of all time. But most importantly, I am a God. I want you all to start saying that. You're not trying to be someone else's God, and you're certainly not making them yours. But you certainly are the creator of the life that you want. So yes, let's get into these cards right here. I'm seeing this right here. This is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Let's see if we can get in real close. Yes. You have the Five of Wands. Yes. We're going to talk about this. You have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords. Get in there real good. All right. Making sure you don't miss it. You got the High Priestess card. Let's put this. Let me make some room here so we can get to the nitty gritty. Yes, here we go. The Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Wands, right? So listen, all right. Remember I said with the waxing crescent moon, which is today, ends today, the waxing crescent moon, this is where you're having some faith in your dreams. A lot of you all have wanted to start businesses and you all are doing it, right? You're setting the groundwork right now. Remember, you all are very logical thinking people. You needed to make it make sense to you, right? So right now, a lot of you all are in your planning stages, making it make sense. Okay, I'm gonna start my podcast. I'm gonna start my YouTube channel. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start my business. I got this going on, that going on, this going on, right? Yes. Know that moving towards that goal, there will be tests, there will be challenges, right? But I'm going to help y'all not get tripped up along your goal towards that big old yes at the end of the challenges. We're moving towards the 28th, right? The 28th is the full moon. That's when things are realized. Boom, everything is exposed, wide out in the open. So a big yes is coming for you all. YES. A lot of times when you're fearful, that's when you're getting your no's. You're like, oh, shoot, I thought this was going to go through. I thought that was going to go through. You're getting no's because of the fear. So this time you're walking by faith in yourself, right? So yes, when I look at this, I see somebody walking away from, not running, okay, not walking, running away from, not out of fear, but I'm saying you are kind of sort of hightailing it out of there because you know, hey, I'm running towards my goals because I've been waiting for too long for things to happen, for things to take flight. So I'm going to make it happen, right? This is where your mindset is right now. I'm just going to make it happen. And that's what's happening right now. You all have experienced heartbreak in the past, But in that heartbreak, you were able to get to the heart of the matter, right? So for some of you all, the heart of the matter was like, I don't have any obstacles. There's nobody else standing in my way except me. I'm the only obstacle standing in my own way. So now it's like, I'm going for it. This is go for it time. And this is what's happening for a lot of you all. And look, let me show you something. You all have left behind people who are jealous of you, people who are who have a lot of internal conflict. But here's the thing. The sad thing about these people right here who are actually burning themselves, let me see if this focus, okay, focus. See how this hand right here is red? Okay, and these other hands are not red, right? You would think that, excuse me, you would think that this person right here would send a message to the rest of these people, hey, don't mess with Capricorn, because don't try to mess up the flow of where they're going right now, because it's not going to work. But these people are not, they're not too bright, y'all. You know, they kind of slow. Look, these people aren't too bright. They see this person's hand getting burned, knowing that they cannot touch you. The only way a person can touch you, Capricorn, is if you give any attention to it whatsoever. That's the only way they can touch you, right? Even for a split second, you get a little distracted. You're like, okay, these people right here are your test. These people right here are your test. All you have to do is pass the test. And the way you pass the test, so I'm giving y'all the answers to the test, is to completely ignore them. Completely ignore them. These people right here are low vibrating fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A high vibrating Aries, Leo, Sagittarius would not even do this. But these are low vibrating signs. And it doesn't have to be their sun sign. It could be moon, rising, Venus, somewhere in them. And you could even have fire in your chart, Capricorn. But again, the only way these people can bother you is if you give them any attention, right? Yeah. So as an earth sign, you can throw dirt on that fire. Throw dirt on the fire, right? Just put it out. Just silence it. Just, you know what? I'm not giving any energy to it. And therefore, you're snuffing the life right out of it. Yes. Yeah. Yes. You're not giving any power, any energy to it whatsoever. And a matter of fact, I see you walking away. But here's the thing. This right here isn't, excuse me. This right here is not baggage. This is wisdom that you picked up along your journey. See, at these every one of these points right here was wisdom that you picked up along this journey. So this wisdom that you picked up from these people, a lot of times people don't see the benefit of being in the company of their enemies, right? People that, family members, colleagues, friend, whatever, old friends, whatever. But the wisdom that you picked up along the way is now I can recognize it. Excuse me, I recognize this type of energy before it even steps into my energy space. You know, some people, they're just like, some people, they are naive at first, right? No, that person would never do X, Y, and Z until you encounter that kind of spirit, that jealousy spirit, that divisive spirit, that spirit who just does not want to see you win, constantly talking about you behind your back, doing all kinds of stuff to distract you to death. But now you recognize, now you have that wisdom, that knowledge, you recognize it before it comes to you. Yeah. Yeah. And this right here is financial independence, because again, along the way, you learn how to move in a room filled with jealous spirits. You know how to move now. Before you were a little naive. Well, no, giving people the benefit of the doubt. Capricorns, come on now. These people don't want to see you win. But guess what? The only thing they're doing is actually burning themselves, right? So this is, again, part of the test for you. Are you going to focus on the fact that you were loyal to somebody who was not loyal to you? That's the wrong part of the test. You're studying the wrong part of the book. You know how when you studying for tests, for big exams. Okay, so these are a series of pop quizzes, right? So you know this stuff already. You're not studying the wrong material. The wrong material is, why did they do it? I can't believe it. Stuck in that disbelief, right? That's you in the old moon phase. I can't believe that they did this to me. This new moon phase that you're in is that, okay, they did it, bet. I see what they're doing. I see this thing coming. Next time I encounter this spirit, not this person, this spirit, I'll know exactly what it is. The number 28. When you think about the number 28, I want you to think of this. 28 means that you have, the number 28 means that you have an original approach to life and a unique inventive ideas. It also makes you want to explore life to the fullest, and it ignites your ambitious nature. It also means that you have an innate remembering of who you are at a soul level, and you're here to remind others of that internal, eternal connection that you have with the universe. So again, you know exactly who you are, Capricorn. So this is nothing new to you. You've gone around this cycle a gazillion times. The reason why people keep keep failing these tests is because a lot of times you get tripped up because the tests are actually started when you were young as a child in your own family, and you're just in such disbelief that it's a family member. You're like, and on top of that, you were conditioned to say, well, we're family and that's just how people are, and so on and so forth. So when you get out in the world and the same thing happens to you, you feel like, how come I didn't catch, how come I didn't see it? I didn't see it. Because you were conditioned in your own family. You got family members that are jealous of you. And so because people are like, well, y'all supposed to get along, y'all cousins, y'all siblings, y'all supposed to get along. So when you get out in the world and you deal with this kind of energy, they have to do something so egregious to you. That's the only time you'll snap out of it. But you've been conditioned your whole life. Some people, of course, it's not everybody, but some people have been conditioned to just basically, well, that's your cousin, that's your brother or your sister, blah blah blah. Parents making excuses for the kids, fighting and all of this other mess. But anyway, but now you're not repeating that cycle. You're like, okay, it didn't feel good when this jealousy and all of this came from your own family member as a child, and it doesn't feel good as an adult. But now this time in this season, you're passing the test. You're like, no, I can cut off family members, I can cut off colleagues, I can cut off old friends, I can cut off whomever for my peace. I'm protecting my peace that surpasses all understanding, because these people were blocking your financial independence. Family members were blocking your financial independence. Friends that you were friends with, that went to college with, all blocking your financial independence. Again, all of this energy is blocking your independence. Now you're starting to see how all of this works. Your spiritual gifts are growing daily, very, very quickly. They're developing in a very quick basis. Let's see. Yes. Again, your commitment to your goals that you set for yourself are being tested right now. They're being tested. Yeah. Do not go back. Matter of fact, some of y'all are like racing away from anything that doesn't serve your highest purpose. There have been family members who have never supported your gifts. They have never supported, no matter, let's see, some of y'all have been saying, oh, I want to start a career in singing. It doesn't matter what you say. Well, you know what? Well, I don't support singing. Well, okay, but you do go to church, you support the choir, right? Well, yeah, but only my church choir, and you say you want to be a gospel singer. Well, I don't support singing. Okay, this your favorite family member. Well, I want to start a business. This is you telling your family members this. I want to start a business. Well, what kind of business do you want to start? I want to open up a grocery store. Well, I don't go grocery shopping. Well, dang, you don't eat. But you see what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all have been so conditioned for the lack of support from your own family members that it's almost the norm for you. It's the norm for you when other people outside of your family don't support you. So when you come in contact with people who do want to support you, you don't even know how to act. You're like, shoot, this feels new, this feels odd, this feels weird, until you realize your family members not supporting you was not normal. That's not normal, right? So yeah, your commitment to yourself is being tested right now, Capricorn. Yes, people are. Ooh, I tell you, I talk to everybody. Listen, y'all be surprised at the number of family members who don't support their family members, especially the ones who are breaking generational curses or breaking those chains, right? People who want to start their own business, people who want to kind of launch out and do things that the rest of the family is not doing. And you would think, oh, okay, I got 60, 70 family members who these 60, 70 people right here can be my customers. They can be my support, only until you find out they've never supported you, right? They never supported you. Here we have the King of Swords. You're starting to see things crystal clear now, okay, Capricorn? You're starting to see things crystal clear, and that is why you are making a beeline away from that, right? You want to trust people outside of your own family, but you can't because you can't even trust some of the family members that you've supported their whole lives. You've been supporting their business. You've been supporting their kids' business. You've been supporting all kinds of stuff. Their kids want to sell Girl Scout cookies or Boy Scout. Do Boy Scouts sell cookies? Y'all know I don't know. But listen, you've been supporting them the whole time, but the moment you say you want to do something, they're not supporting you, right? So you don't trust people outside of that. And this is the message that I'm getting for this particular reading right here. You don't trust people outside of your family unit because you've never received any support. So when people come to you and they want to support your podcast or your new store or your digital marketing thing, or the fact that you're now selling homes, or you're a real estate agent, or wanting to go back to school or whatever, you don't really trust people because you're like, okay, I never had any support from anybody else, so what do these people really want from me? Listen, Capricorn, I want you all to start receiving the nurturing that you've been giving to people for so long. There are people out here that don't want to hurt you. They just want to support you, right? There's no ulterior motive. They just simply want to support you. Yeah. Get used to it. Get used to it. Your intuition is extremely heightened, right? Start listening to your intuition. Like I said, your spiritual gifts are being developed on a regular basis, and this is going to take you so far on this new journey that you're on. Take these blindfolds off, because with these blindfolds on, you're also covering up your third eye. Take this blindfold off. Yeah, take this blindfold off so you can actually see. So you can actually see with your naked eyes and also with your spiritual eyes exactly what the universe has for you. Big things, big things. Some of y'all are just over it. Y'all are so over the lack of support till it's not even funny. Y'all have been giving it thought, for years. Keep going right back over these same moon cycles. I'm bringing up all of these ideas. I know my favorite cousins will be there for me. I know my favorite siblings will be there for me, only to find out that they've made up another excuse. This time you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yes, Capricorn, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of no support from your own freaking family. Look, and you had to go into meditation mode. You're like, I've been compassionate. I'm going to continue being compassionate, but this time I'm going to channel my energy away from people who are not supporting me, even if it's my own family, and I'm going to focus on the people who do. Yes. Ooh. Yes, indeed. Listen, let me help y'all with something. I talk to people all the time, and I've been doing this for a long, long, long time, Capricorn. So hear me loud, hear me clearly, hear me. I'm trying to help you. Listen, sometimes you need to close the door without notice. Y'all know what telepathy is? Of course you do. But just in case you don't, I'm going to help you out. Telepathy is really the transference of thoughts, feelings, or ideas between two or more individuals via this psychic sense, right? So if you want to close some doors, you have a telepathic conversation with people, relatives or whatever, because you don't want to get into an argument with them, like you know that they haven't been supporting you. So if you have a telepathic conversation with them, you bring them into focus. And of course, I can go more into detail if you want to call me for a personal reading for it. But this is just the gist of it. You get the gist of it. And you have that conversation with them in the spirit realm to just let them know, listen, this chapter, I'm going to leave you here and I'm moving forward without you. And that's it. Because you don't need another person for closure. If you want to stop talking to somebody because you know they're going to be, this type of spirit right here will become very fiery, very low vibrating energy, very, coming at you full throttle, just like accusing you of different things, and you never supported me, and I don't know where this is coming from, and blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about low vibration energy, because again, high vibrating fire signs wouldn't be like this. Coming at you very defensive, knowing good and well they never supported you. Those are the conversations that you need to have telepathically. You need to close that door and move on with your life. Next time they call you, they're going to get your voicemail, whoever your secretary is. Y'all know the lady, the voice that y'all choose. Let them get your voicemail and just keep it moving forward. But again, this is to help you all pass this test. A lot of times people don't have support within their own families. And because you all are because you all are very family oriented. That's part of where your security lies, in your money and your family. Again, I see financial independence for you, away from certain family members. Okay, that is what I have for you, Capricorns. I hope you all have a great one and continue focusing on passing this test, because again, these tests are coming between now and moving towards this full moon, which is on the 28th, and I want you all to pass the test this time. Okay, bye.